Yes. The novel examines how infertility leads to marginalization as motherhood in a central to a woman's worth in traditional Igbo culture. Uh, the novel explores the theme like polygamy, gender-based oppression, and women's objectification highlights the restrictive societal norms that limit female autonomy. Through Nuigo's tragic journey, Imichita critiques the cultural constraints that prevent African women from achieving self-actualization and fulfillment. Motherhood as a cultural idea. So it is very common in every culture that motherhood is a misleading idealism. So in a similar way, African society is also deeply linked to perception of womanhood as a woman's infertility. A woman's worth is often measured by her ability to the bear and nurture children, and especially sons, which validates her status in the community. The mothers are seen as providers of stability, security, and protection, while fathers are seen as providers of protection, security, and protection. continue or I should start from the first? I'll start from the first. A very good afternoon, everyone. I am Darshan Wak, and I am here with the presentation on Nuigo's journey, the illusion of joy in the motherhood. This is my academic information. Uh, Hypothesis for my presentation is: despite the traditional glorification of motherhood as a source of fulfillment, the joys of motherhood by Buchi Emichita reveals that motherhood can be an oppressive burden shaped by societal expectation, where women sacrifice personal autonomy yet received a little emotional or material reward in return. My research question for this presentation is: how does the joy of motherhood expose the illusion of joy in motherhood by highlighting the sacrifices, struggles, and the societal pressure imposed on women? So, the famous work, The Joy of Motherhood by Buchi Michita, explores the struggle of Nigerian women in patriarchal society, focusing on Nuigo's hardship. The novel examines how identity leads to marginalization, as a motherhood is a central to a woman's worth in the traditional Igbo culture. Uh, the novel explores themes like polygamy, gender-based oppression, and women's objectification, highlights the restrictive societal norms that limit female autonomy. Through Nuigo's tragic journey, Emjeta critiques the cultural constraints that prevent African women from achieving self-actualization and fulfillment. Motherhood as a cultural idea. So it is very common perception of motherhood as someone who is always going to sacrifice uh, before others. So motherhood, in a similar way, in African society also, motherhood is a central cultural idea, and it deeply linked to perception of womanhood as a woman's identity. A woman's worth is often measured by her ability to bear and nurture children, especially sons, which validates her status in community. Mothers are seen as custodian of tradition, responsible for passing down cultural knowledge, values, and custom to future generation. While celebrated motherhood can also become a societal expectation that limits women's autonomy and forces them into predefined roles. The irony of motherhood in Emichita's novel. So the title, "The Joys of Motherhood," is actually a ironic title which satirizes the harsh reality of motherhood, revealing that sacrifice and struggle that overshadow any supposed joy. Nuego's value in determined by her ability to bear sons, reflecting rigid gender norms and the patriarchal control over women's lives. Motherhood demands relentless sacrifice from Nuego, yet she received a little gratitude, challenging the myth of motherhood as inherently fulfilling. Emichita's used satire to dismantle the glorified image of motherhood, exposing societal structure that exploit